Savor Sonoma, a wine barrel tasting festival that occurs in Sonoma Valley, California during the month of March. We are here to explore over 20 different wineries, taste them in the barrel, then taste them in the bottle. We're going to enjoy food, fun, friends, and sunshine. Our first stop is VJB Vineyards. I'm here with Joe Pillis. He's been in the valley for 8 years. Our first stop is VJB Vineyards. And Joe, tell us a little bit about this family.
VJB Family Vineyards have been out here since the late 90s, and it's owned by Victorio. He had 2 sons, Henry and Joseph, and Joseph passed, so they named the winery VJB in dedication to him, and they were in the restaurant business. And they've been through the valley here, and they live here in Sonoma Valley, and they love to make wine. It's an Italian family, beautiful family vineyards that they have out here, 4 different areas in the valley, and they make a wonderful Dante. They import some Fresco champagne, beautiful stuff.
Okay, and great. What I learned about at VJB Vineyards is that they were telling me there's the barrel tasting and then there's the bottle tasting. With the barrel tasting, it's an unfinished jigsaw puzzle. So you kind of have the fruit, the acidity, it's all going in on the barrel. And then you take basically all that from the barrel and eventually put it together as a complete puzzle in the bottle. So I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, wonderful, and it tastes different from the barrel, and then 2 or 3 years later when you taste it out of the bottle, hopefully it'll taste much better, and that's the object when they barrel. Cabernet is usually barreled anywhere from 2 to 3 years, Chardonnay 6 months. So it's going to taste a little different out of the barrel, kind of more of a raw state, and then when they bottle it, it'll be much better. Like wine, it ages great.
Okay, yeah. So we're going to go check it out. I'm here with Victorio. He is the owner of VJB Vineyard and Cellars Winery, and this is our first stop on the Savor Sonoma wine tour, and we're actually doing a barrel tasting. So Victorio, can you explain how this process works?
Well, the barrel tasting is something that we do every March, every year. They give you the opportunity to taste a young wine that usually people don't taste. It tastes different than the one at the bottle. Because if you like the wine and it tastes good in the barrel, that means it gets better in the bottle. So we give you opportunity to people that usually don't taste wine in the barrel. So that's what's all about this weekend. People come from all over the place, in the state, out of state, and come in, and we have 20 wineries that people can taste the wine in different types.
Great. Well, do you mind showing me how this works?
Absolutely. This is a 2007 Cabernet, which will be bottled in the spring and released in late summer.
Okay. And of course, it's tasty. Victorio makes great wine already. I love it.
Thank you. We are here to make good quality. We are not here to make a quantity.
Okay.
Hey mambo, mambo Italiano, hey mambo, mambo Italiano, go, go, go. You mixed up a Siciliano, all you Calabrese do the mambo like a crazy. Hey.
Okay, so now we've tried the VJB Vineyards, and now we're at Chateau St. Jean. And Joe's just going to give us a little rundown as far as the chateau.
Well, Chateau St. Jean is owned by the Beringer family. You might have heard of Beringer. They were went in cahoots with Foster out of Australia. So this winery itself, they have one here in Sonoma Valley called Chateau St. Jean. They have their main winery in Napa Valley called Beringer Brothers. And they make everything from Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Cabernet, and their wines are very affordable, very well priced, and they also have some high-end reserve Cabernet that starts about $75. Beautiful grounds here. The chateau is up here in the back, and it's just a great stop for a good stop for people that are just getting into wines.
Yeah. And we like affordable right now, so we'll go get the majority of our bottles here. Okay, so we're here at Ledson. I know nothing about this place, I just know that it's gorgeous. And I think, when was it built? When they built the home?
Ledson Family Winery has been making wine since the late 1990s. They actually purchased this. This was built in 1991 by a family called the Adams family. Ledson bought it and turned it into their tasting room. They have one of the biggest varietals of tasting wines here in the valley. They have 32 wines that you can taste right here. You can buy it at a lot of the stores out here in California. We have Trader Joe's and Costco. It's just known also as the Castle. It's just a beautiful, beautiful architecture building, and very good wines. They're affordable, and I think everybody will find something here they would like.
I would think so. 32 wines.
You find one
you
that
would
you
hope
would like.
you would find at least one. So we'll go check it out, see which one we like. Okay, I'm here with Zach, and he's one of the general managers at Ledson in another vineyard. Is that right?
Zena Hyde Cunningham Winery.
Okay, Zena Hyde Cunningham Winery. And he's here, and he's doing the barrel. He's doing actually the Zinfandel. And at Ledson, what's neat is they're doing pairings. They're doing the barrels plus the food, which kind of, mixes it up a little bit, which I personally love since I'm a foodie as well. I'm also a huge, huge Zinfandel fan. So I'm going to let Zach explain a little bit about the Zinfandels in Ledson.
Well, at Ledson here, we originally started with Zinfandel and Alicante back in 1862. Zena Hyde Cunningham planted Zinfandel and Alicante here before he moved up to Mendocino County, where he planted Zinfandel and Alicante again. All through the family, though, Zena's son William, William's son Lloyd, Lloyd's son Bill, and all the way down to Steve Ledson. Steve Ledson decided to plant a couple different wines here and produces about 17 different zins each year, ranging from mostly old vine zins, the youngest being 52-year-old vineyard, all the way to 125-plus-year-old vines. So rich zins. We also do a couple different Zinfandel blends. We do Zinfandel Merlot, which is very, very unheard of, usually in the wine industry, because it's a Bordeaux varietal mixed with the Cal Italian varietal. And we also do a blend of Zin Petit Syrah.
That's great. Well, and also what's neat is I didn't know what this little tool was, but it's called a thief, because you're basically stealing wine out of the barrel. And apparently Zach said yesterday that the wine was up to here, and now it's down to there. So apparently everyone's had a good time this weekend. And finally we end at Blackstone Winery, where Dan serves me some Malbec from his thief, and he gives me some great advice to part with on wine. This is what he has to say.
Getting the wine out of there and getting it into your glass.
Okay, yes, that is.
I like to tell people, don't be intimidated by any of this stuff. There's only one thing that you absolutely have to know to enjoy a glass of wine.
What is that?
That's how to get the cork out of the bottle. The rest is just icing on the cake.
I like that. So you heard it from Dan at Blackstone Winery. Just get the cork out of the bottle, and the rest is up to you.